do all of the reps. So if you need to
start with 26 and then we go down 15, 12, 8, like each side.
yeah, so I kept them all even numbers, 26, 16, 14, 12, 10, and 8, so we can get even per side. But yeah, if you do one of the exercises and 26 is way too much, like do 20 or 16 or take it down. So quality over quantity. And I'm going to give you options for a few of them. So the first one on the list are air squats. So you can do, just normal air. What is under? Oh, I have a toy duck under the mat. So you could just do regular air squats, or to get a little plyo, you could do the squat 180. So you squat, and I just recommend if you do those to like switch sides. So like jump to the left and back and to the right and back, just alternate. Or just normal jump squats. Either one of those or air squats. Either one. Or chair squats. If you're not comfortable with your squat form, chair squats are great too. So 26 of those if you're good with that amount of reps, and then slider leg curls. Oh, I don't even have my slider ready. So these are, probably seen me do these a million times. So out and sliding in. If you need to separate, you can have one per leg to go out. Well, I don't have one per leg, but if you have a cloth under both, but you can alternate feet and do, you could still do every other 26. How many is that? 13 per side. So if you feel like one leg's pulling harder than the other, I do recommend alternating. And then, I skipped one. So those, slider leg curls and then adductors. So we have two options, and unless you need another one, I could think of more than two. But can y'all see me? So the one will be laying on your side. A lot of times people will bring this leg in, and then you're just lifting, getting a good squeeze in the inner thigh, and back down. So that's one version of the adductor raise. Or you can put one foot on a chair, and then bring this foot up, and this will be your rep. So you're bringing this leg in and out. And while doing so, you'll end up getting both adductors, and then you switch sides, 26 on the other side. And so I notice if you bring the knee in and out, you feel it more than just bringing the leg up and down. So you could experiment. Could go bringing it up, or I think just holding it and bringing the knee back and forth is good too. So you'll have those, and then alternating curtsy lunges will just be these. And those will be total count. So not 26 per side, you're just doing 13 per side. All right. Do y'all have any questions? Everyone's good? So we'll start with donkey kicks. So on your mat, so I'll do 10 leg extensions back, 10 per leg. then you'll bring one leg in to the side. Okay, and then you'll bring your leg out, behind you and around 10 times. And then the opposite direction, knee forward, and then bring the leg back 10 times. Okay, and then the last one will just be your leg out to the side, 10 per leg. Alright, so after this we'll do leg swings. So you'll have 10 side to side and 10 front to back. So if you have something like a chair to hold on to, usually works good because you can relax your leg a little more than if you have to balance at the same time. So 10 side to side. And 10 front and back. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and start with 10 air squats, chair squats, jump squats, or jump 180 jump squats. Alright, and so our first reps are 26, if you're okay with that. So that'll be 26 total. If you're doing the 180, it's still total reps. And again, try to alternate different sides if you do the 180. Alright, so 26 squats. Oh, those are hard to count. Okay, those almost made me dizzy. Alright, then we have the slider leg curls. So we're going 26 of these. Right, and then we'll have the adductors. So on your side with the lower leg lift, or with the chair, either one. So 26 per side is the goal. And these are hard. Goose. You pulled my hair. Oh, man, these are rough. All right, so then we'll have the curtsy lunges. So 26 total. So for the next set, we're all the way down to 16. Big difference. recommend switching the side you started on with the adductors. So if you started on the right neck last time, then start on the left. I should be able to walk after this. And the next set is going on to 14 reps. And in the next round are 12 reps. Oh wait, I lost count. It's weird with all of y'all's mics being muted.
Yo, I literally was just saying that to Melanie.
I was like, I need to hear someone else like not being able to catch your breath, because right now it's just me breathing.
Yeah. I was like, it's kind of like awkward.
It is. So now we're down to 10 reps of everything. Those really made me dizzy. Oh, we still have 12 reps. Did I say that? Or have y'all done that?
We did 12 reps.
Oh, okay.
10.
I'm running behind. I think I went down to, skipped down to 10. I'm getting a little behind, I think, with Goose. Yes, I'm blaming you, Goose. Ow. Okay, now I'm at 10.
you go. Some extra weight there. That's good.
No.
What a partner.
Ugh. That extra 10 pounds really makes a difference. He did that last week on the side planks too.
It's just me.
Okay, then the last round is 8. Y'all are probably done already, but how'd y'all do?
Finished.
Nice.
That inner thigh one, the way you were doing it, I couldn't even hold myself up there. That was a no-go. I had to do the easier one.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's why I definitely wanted to give the options, because that's usually an underworked muscle. Maybe, I've been kind of aware of it for a few years, so I've been trying to work it, but even then, that was extremely difficult. So did you do the laying ones?
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
the first ones that you showed. The
Perfect.
option one.
No, that's perfect. It's and even just that's getting your lower leg off a few inches from the floor. And if you set it down between, that works for sure.
Actually, I put a leg weight on the lower leg too. The little Velcro leg
Nice.
weights.
There you go. That made me just as hard, to be honest. You're just with the way I had it, I was maybe getting some extra core, but you probably isolated the inner thighs just as much or more with that.
Hey, Brett, how'd you do so many sets and reps without breathing, buddy?
Me? That's all I heard was my breath. I was like, that's why it was getting awkward, because I just heard myself I sounded like I was dying, and then I couldn't hear you guys. It's like, come on, I need to hear some other sounds.
Wouldn't hurt to incorporate a breath or two. I barely had time to light off a smoke, Jerry.
Yeah, I was definitely breathing. I
Maybe
just
play something like music in the background or something to drown out the panting and gasping for breath.
I think I tried that on one of our first sessions, and you couldn't hear me, but after we get going,
Maybe throw it in.
it might work, as long as I could still hear y'all. So maybe if I turned up the computer loud enough. So
Yeah, that's the hard part, not trying to drown out questions or even if you throw in like a tip mid-workout or something.
but we could still try it. I have Alexa, so I can just tell her to be quiet when we don't want her.
Yeah.
Sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't. We'll do a quick stretch though, so I think we need that. So, just get into the down dog. Heels back, hips up. And then just alternate bending. Am I in the screen? Just alternate bending the calf. I'm getting a goose back. All right, and then we'll go into a pigeon pose. Actually, no, let's just make it simpler. We'll just, while you're seated, just bring one knee towards the chest. Stretch out the glutes. And switch. Right, and then, oh yeah, and then butterfly. We won't hold it too long. You don't want to undo our muscle work. All right, and then standing up. Let's put one foot in over the other. You can use the chair for this one if you want. Or you can reach for the floor or something a little higher than the floor. And switch other leg over. And both legs out and reach for the floor. Take some good inhales, long exhales. And then hands behind your back, straighten up the back. And up. We'll just reach to one side. And to the other side. All right. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks again, you two.
Thanks, Mike.
Right,
See you, Mike. Take it easy.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.
You too.
Oh man, we went over a good bit.
About 8 minutes.